Good day, eh? This is Dave here, and I'm going to show you the 3-cup maker experience with the laser cut Christmas ornaments. Steve, if he gave you the single cup experience by just using one of our designs, maybe changing some text, but that's pretty much it. I'm going to show if you want to customize a little bit more, I'm going to show you how you can do that. So, first of all, you got to get onto our website. That's themakerspace.rths.ca. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, the link will be in the description. If you're going off for this website, well, of course you're already there, aren't you? Oh, make off, eh? So now, what you want to do is decide, all right, are we going to make some wood ornaments or acrylic ornaments? We've put together some designs that are good for wood and good for acrylic. I'm going to do some acrylic ones, so click on that and it downloads. You're also going to download the 8x6 template, and then let's open them both up. Now you might get a message saying it's missing a font. Just ignore that, click close. You can check your own fonts anyways. Then we open the 8x6. Look at that, that's a nice Christmas tree right there. So now this is the space that you get for $5, eh? And these are some of the choices you have. So I mean, this is a pretty nice one too. Any of these ones that have the hole and that little doohickey there, this is the perfect one to have the battery and LED kit, and you get some nice glowing ornaments there. Looks all pretty. Alright, anything that is doesn't have that hole, that shape, you can't put the LED in there. So let's say you like this, but you're like, I want a different image in there. I don't necessarily like that Christmas tree. I want to do something a little more specific. Let's do that. Alright, first off, you need to get a picture, and I'd suggest you just go to Google there, and let's say I want to get one of a Santa sleigh. There we go, images, and this one right here is perfect. The nice thing about this is it's all one color, it's fairly simple, and this is a great one to engrave. So I'm going to click on that, and then what we want to do is view image. Beautiful. Once we have that, we can actually just drag that right into our Illustrator document. How about that? That's just pretty spiffy like a cup of joe. Now what I'm doing here, you can resize it. Now what you don't want to do is just click and drag without holding the shift key. You want to hold that shift key, that way it will stay proportional. There we go. Now what we want to do, let's go back and let's grab one of these, copy, and then go back to our template and paste. Here we are. Alright, so we've got this. Let's get rid of this guy right here. So what I'm going to do, this is all grouped together. I'm going to double click, 1, 2. Here we go. And that allows me to click on just the individual elements. So now I can click on this and delete. Here we go. Now if I double click out here, we're back out. What I'm going to do now is bring my sleigh in. Let's resize it a bit more. Beautiful. Lovely. Now, when we got this off the internet, it was a PNG. There's PNG, JPEG, GIF. What those mean is it's an image with pixels, but that's not so nice with the laser cutter. We need to make this into a vector image. And that means in order to do that, we can just select our image, and up at the very top we click image trace. Beautiful. Now it turns it black and white, and the reason for that is there's a whole bunch of settings. We could change this back to color if we wanted. It doesn't really matter. We do actually want it black and white anyways, because that's what the laser cutter wants for engraving. Finally, we want to click expand. Woo! Now you'll see there's a whole bunch of dots all over the sleigh. What that means is it is now a vector image. We've got paths all around, which is beautiful. And that's pretty much all you need. After you've done that, you can finish filling out your 8x6 sheet with whatever you want. You might want to change the message on here. Again, you can use your text tool here, select it and make it whatever you want. You could say that, you could say Merry Christmas, have a Joe, whatever you like. Once you've filled it up and you're all good to go, of course this one isn't very filled, you've got lots more space in here. Maybe let's just make some extra copies there. You might be wondering, how did Dave make a copy there? If you hold down the Option key or Alt key on a Windows machine and click and drag, that actually makes a copy there. Pretty fancy, eh? You make another copy, and another copy. Whoop, that was going off the edge. And if it doesn't quite fit, you're like, hey, why don't I just flip it over, eh? We can do that too. Click and drag. Woo! How about that? There we go. To rotate it, you don't want to have it right on the corner, you just have it right outside the corner. And it turns into a rotation. Beauty. Let's just fill this puppy up. Want to get our $5 worth, don't we? There we go. Now I'm ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this as Dave's Ornaments. You can name it whatever you like. We'll find out once you submit it, but you save that, save it somewhere you like. And now it's time to go back to our website. Here we go. Once you have your designs ready, click here to upload your Illustrator file and we'll laser cut it for you. Well, let's just do that, won't we? Click on that. And look at this. There's Steve, there's me. So nice. And now we put your name, Dave. And then you put your email, Dave, Steve, Joe @gmail.com. I actually don't even think that's the right one, but anyway, for this tutorial I'll leave it that. And now we choose our file. Find your file. There she is. Open and upload file. Once it's uploaded, uploaded successfully, we'll send you an email when your ornaments are ready to be picked up from the makerspace. Now just remember that this is open to students and staff of RTHS only, and a limit of 2 submissions per person. If you want something beyond that, you better talk to us or Steve, because you can talk to Steve. And if we're nice that day, we might say yes, but otherwise we got a limit. Christmas is coming up after all. And that's it for our tutorial. Thank you very much, and good day.